Hi everybody, this is Sue, and I haven't made a video for a while. I've had a busy summer and I've had some health issues to go along with it. So anyway, I am back now and I'm very excited because I got something in the mail today. I was really wanting this. I've been wanting it for a while, and I kept telling myself I can't have it, I can't have it, I can't have it, and then I went ahead and bought it. And so I have already opened this, but I'm going to open it again. I got a set of 4 rulers, a 4.5 by 4.5, a 6 by 6. I can get a hold of it. A 9 by 9, 9 by 9, or 9.5 by 9.5. Sorry, and a big one, a 12.5 by 12.5. And I make a lot of purses, and so having an accurate cut on a purse it's good to have. So I went ahead and ordered these. These had gone on sale at Amazon. I think they were like 10% off or something. And that's not a huge savings, but it's a little bit, and every little bit helps. So anyway, I thought I'd show you my rulers. I have a 12.5 by 12.5, 9.5 by 9.5, 6 by 6, and 4.5 by 4.5. I also have another 4.5 by 4.5, and I debated about this because there's no sense in having a duplicate ruler. One's orange, one's yellow. They're exactly the same size. And I debated, should I do this or not? And I finally decided I wanted it, so I was going to get it. I also got, these are 48 non-slip adhesive rings. These go on the rulers. There's a big circle, and inside it's a little circle. And so these are some kind of gel, it feels like. And they stick onto your ruler so that it doesn't slip on the fabric while you're cutting it. So there's 48 of those, which is great because I can use them on all of my rulers. I also have, let me move this out of the way. I also have this ruler, which I really like. It's an old ruler. I got it at Salvation Army. It's scratched, not in the world's best shape, but it's a 2.5 by 22.5 inches. So it's designed for cutting strips. But I find it just to be invaluable for a lot of stuff. And so I was really happy to get this ruler, even though it's worn out. It still measures. So I was really glad to get this, and I use this thing a lot. I think I paid like $1 for it at Salvation Army. So, and it's a Quick Line by Nancy Crow. And then my last ruler is this big one, and it is a 6-inch by 24-inch. I use this thing constantly, and So I'm going to be really glad to have those non-slip rings on this one. And so those are my rulers. I need to buy a new rotary cutter. I have two, and my it got piled up. This rotary cutter, this one, is working just fine, but this one, I got this at Walmart, this, what's it called? Westcott titanium. It had, I don't know what has happened with it, but it started cutting a wavy line, and I can't seem to get it to quit doing that. I've put new blades in it. That doesn't help. I don't know what's wrong with it. So anyway, I'm going to have to order a new cutter, rotary cutter. But this one right now is working just fine. So I'm using it. And so anyway, and I am making a purse right now, and I made one very similar for my sister for her birthday over the summer, and there was just so much going on. I just did not have the time to make a tutorial about how to make that purse. So I have pretty much cut it out again, and I am going to show you in the next few days how to quilt this and how to sew it together. This is my design, not somebody else's. I don't copycat. I can show you techniques and all that, but I don't copycat other people's patterns. I just don't do it. So anyway, I'm going to show you, this is the lining for the fabric, for the purse, and I am in the process of quilting this, and I'm going to show you how I do this, how I quilt. You can kind of see on the back, I've not finished it, of course, I've just started it. And this, let's see if I can grab this. This is the outside of the purse. It is a brocade in kind of a, I don't know what color you would call that. Kind of a very light tan. I'm sure that there is a name for this color. Champagne, maybe. Champagne sounds good. I'll call it that. Kind of a champagne color. And I have finished quilting that, and I will show you how I do this, because I do this in a production type thing, because I don't have time to sit around and just do one thing or another. And I watched a video the other day, and this lady was talking about drawing lines on the fabric before you start quilting. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'll show you how I do it. So anyway, this is going to be it for tonight, and then tomorrow I will try to do a tutorial tomorrow on how to do this quilting, and then I will show you how to put this purse together. So my rulers and I will say good evening and have a nice evening, and I hope that you found something interesting to watch here. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Bye.